Hey guys, today in this video I'm going to talk about Realms of Ethernity. This is basically a project that's on TrustPad, Seedify, and Engine Starter. The cool thing is it's on the Seedify. I'm going to do my best to make this very quick just to go over the things that I look at personally. I'm going to enter into this IDO. But basically, if we look at tokenomics first, I always use CryptoRank because it's like an easier way to just research what the private and seed round is. You can see here that the seed round is at a price that's nearly half of the public round, but it's locked up. Now, this vesting actually really sucks. This is the type of tokenomics. This is a side thing that maybe educate you guys on how the whole VC world works, but this type of vesting is something that probably was more pushed on by the VCs to get more favorable terms. This is not a sign of a truly solid tokenomics. Now, this is my opinion, but from what I've seen and on the calls I've been, this is very much, pushed on just to be at more favorable terms with VCs. Not something you want to see from a very legit project. So that's already a light ding that I consider on this project. However, another ding is this raises a lot. Like, that's just a lot of money. And yeah. So anyway, besides that, I want to look from the perspective of can I get my money back? And despite all this, it's like a 1 month cliff on this a 2 month cliff on that. So this price is around the IDO price, even though this is the last private. Yes, it's quite a lot of money, and that is something to be very aware of. But I think it's possible, right? When you have a team, it looks like it's all Vietnam from Hanoi. Um, Looks like a legit gaming studio. The site's really laggy, which I don't like. I really hate laggy sites, so I think they need some improvement there. The game looks like it's actually fairly decent. You can see it's super laggy. I'm just gonna close it because that's annoying. But other than that, they have quite a lot of followers on Twitter. The problem is it botted? I would lean more towards this is definitely some kind of fake following because you don't have 100,000 excited users when there's not that much interaction. So that's just something to be aware of. I do like how this is going to be a 10% unlock, and most of the seed is not going to be there. But the problem is that at the first month, you'll have 25% of your tokens, but then so will this strategic round. I'm simply going to invest just because it's on Seedify, which is a plus to me. 25% within the first month means that I just need to get a 4x. And personally for me, because I don't have that much engine starter, the risk, ratio is very small for me. But, if I got $100 allocation, which I won't, well, I don't know, I might do it, but that might be my limit. Just because, the IDO stuff is kind of over by now. You can still find good projects, but to me, the fact that this has a decent team, it looks like it's actually a real game that's going to work. The trailer's out, and trailers, for the record, always cost quite a lot of money. They usually are in the minimum of 5 figures, so $10,000. And then you have, Seedify being one of the partners, which builds up my trust, and usually Seedify has a good pump at first. If this was just engine starter, I might be a little bit more hesitant. But either way, I think 10%, this might work if you are an IDO round person. If you are an investor who's not into IDOs, I would stay far away from all games until a lot of this money is flushed out. Doesn't matter how good the game, because you can bet that this dump is going to look like a mega dump price chart, which is just what you don't want. And then the fact that the Twitter, it looks sketch, the lockup is very unfavorable for a long-term project. And look, you may disagree, maybe offensive to you, I don't know, but this is just the reality, right? Crypto is dark. Crypto has a lot of bad actors in it, and the influences are everywhere, right? You have bad influences, you have good influences. It's hard to know who to trust. And, from my experience, I've started to realize what crypto is really like and the actors behind the scenes and what's going on. And from my experience, I find this to be something that is not so good. Um, but I mean, everybody's subject to their own opinion. Uh, it's still okay. It's not horrible. The fact that the price is only, it's not exactly half, and the lockup is still a 20 month type of thing. It works with me. It's just you combine it with the raise amount. Um, yeah. So I do think the money is possible to be gotten back. So personally, I think it's worthwhile if you can get on the IDO round. If you're in Seedified, TrustPad, or Engine Starter, totally probably worth it. But anyway, thanks guys for watching.